Emma, let's start with you. So after all of these years, and there's been so many books and documentaries about Marilyn, why did you decide to do this one?
Because I met Tony and I read his book, and I realized that there were many things that he had investigated that I did not know about. And I thought, well, if I don't know about them, then maybe lots of other people, and maybe people who are younger than me, don't know about them either. And then I went to spend some time with Tony in Ireland, and I realized that he had a treasure trove of voices of people who knew Marilyn. And they were the basis for the film.
Yeah, and Anthony, so she's referencing that book because you're known for your investigative work, and that book she's referring to, you wrote a book back in the 80s. It was updated a few years ago. So what is new in this documentary?
I think what is new especially is what Emma brings to it with the organization of the original tapes. I interviewed for the book 650 people, more or less. And I recorded on audio tape most of those interviews. And what I've now been able to do is to provide them for use in the film for the very first time, including interviews with people who were intimately involved with her last days and her death. Also, I've been able to name people, because they've now passed on, whom I couldn't name when I was doing the book.
Wow, it's fascinating. Like you said, you interviewed hundreds of people for the book, and some people, like Marilyn's friend Arthur James, pointed a finger at President Kennedy and his brother, Attorney General Robert Kennedy. So let's listen to a reenactment of a portion of that interview.
She was hurt, terribly hurt, when she was told directly never to call or contact again.
Not to talk to Robert anymore.
Robert or John.
Right. They had both said, that's it, no more.
Well, no, that was an order.
So clarify this for us. So Marilyn Monroe had affairs with both Kennedys?
It appears, yes, that she had. You know, I wasn't there, but I have gathered an awful lot of information from a lot of people who knew her intimately well. And the impression one gets, without being specific or shouting about it like the silly papers do, my impression is that she had brief encounters, which was a bit typical of John Kennedy, brief sexual encounters with JFK, and that after that, I think after that, some sort of relationship with RFK, Robert Kennedy. Robert Kennedy was not known in general as a womanizer, but as the historian Arthur Schlesinger told me, he was a man. We are men, and we are all fragile or weak, whatever the word is. And I think that there was probably some sort of an affair between Marilyn and Robert Kennedy, but above all, in the last days, Robert Kennedy was trying to persuade her that the connection with the Kennedys had to end.
Right.
Do you think that any of them had something to do with her death, or were somehow connected?
No, that's been a conspiracy rumor that's been around for years, at various degrees, suggesting even that they had her killed and so on. We do know a lot about her last day and her last hours. I think it very possible that she simply overdosed, which she'd done many times before. She used sleeping pills, and she used them indiscriminately, irresponsibly, in spite of all the doctors doctoring that had been tried to persuade her otherwise.
Yeah.
It is possible, so upset by her last encounter with Robert Kennedy, which appears to have been on the day of her death, that she committed suicide. But I don't think we're ever going to know whether it was accident or killing herself.
Emma, you know, there obviously were so many interviews that you had to kind of sift through. And so how long did it kind of take you to navigate and put together this whole documentary and decide what goes in it?
I mean, only around 3 years. So it was
3 years is a long time.
Only.
Well, Tony is exhaustive in his research, so it took about a year to get through the tapes. You know, there was a lot for us to choose from, and it was a very rewarding experience. I personally came to it with very little knowledge of Marilyn Monroe, and I learned an awful lot by the end of it.
Well, I love documentaries, and I am looking forward to this. Is coming out tomorrow. We're out of time here, but I am looking real forward to this, and I appreciate you both being here. The Netflix documentary is called The Mystery of Marilyn Monroe: The Unheard Tapes, and it comes out tomorrow. Thank you both.